Good morning, Conquest of Doers and Roger's Longhead bloggers. I want to talk about a new Web3 distributed web publishing portal which I'm working on, through which I intend to publish my novel Conquest of Doe. And on the Conquest of Doe site today, I've put a couple of affiliate links to a crypto coin wallet service, and also to a gold stacking Volturo. So you can exchange Bitcoin for physical gold and trade between the two in real time. So anyway, I did a blog earlier, and here it is here. So, new Web3 publishing portal, stack gold whilst hodling crypto. Volturo, Web3, distributed web, Bitcoin, Ethereum, coin payments, starving poet. If you put any of those hashtags into the website, there's 3 bars in the top right hand corner of each page, and then there's a search function. And so if you put in there, say, crypto, it will give you all of the blogs that search out that crypto term, and so that's the one that we're doing now. Well, you can see the different things that have been written under those titles for that period of time. So anyway, back to the case in hand. I first started putting forward this idea of a publishing portal in some sort of cooperative in this blog in June 2017, which put the concentration of the web into some sort of context. So you can click on that link and you come to a couple of plots which I did, showing it's these 2 plots here. Open those up. There's an online app called Plotly. So this curve here shows world ranking from the top 1,000 down to the top 10 million or so, and then the traffic views that need to get into those rankings. And so 1 billion plus views put you into the 1,000 range. 10 to 100,000, that the ranking there, you can see it's between sort of 800 million down to about 250 million. And then this plot here, this is the data which went into producing that curve, and the blog explains a little bit more about that. But what it basically shows is how concentrated to the top. It's like the Pareto distribution on steroids. Forget about the 1%. You're talking about the 0.1 to the power of -7. And then this visual capitalist plot has the top 100 websites. You can see a lot of familiar names in there, but Wikipedia's in there, WordPress is in there, YouTube obviously, Bing as a search engine, which is I'm not a big fan of, Microsoft up here. But anyway, that's what that's about. And then it goes on that ZeroNet is one of the distributed web publishing things, ZeroNet.io. The other one is IPFS. There's another one called Swarm, and you'll find information on all of those on this blog. Now, when it then comes to monetizing or earning some money from your web content, using cryptos and hodling is quite an important concept. And I wrote this blog, which is called Getting the Blockchain. And getting the blockchain, central banks worried for all the wrong reasons. Time for banks to worry is when crypto is no longer priced in dollar or other fiat denominations. And what that's basically saying is that if the intrinsic value of the tokens is from the power of the network and the physical stuff traded and services traded across that network, and that's used in a thing in of itself to get the necessaries or get the things that you want, and you don't need to convert back to fiat currency, that's when central banks would really need to worry about cryptocurrencies. The purpose of the portal as it stands is actually to get past the censorship that huge concentration at the top actually represents, because Google obviously is a huge sort of spider at the top of this sort of very, very pointy pinnacle, if you like, and that actually controls the flow of value into the bottom of the pyramid, and it's pretty bloody stingy, one has to say. Hence the reason for putting these affiliate links up. I also have a t-shirt site which is linked to in the blog, and that's called Philosophies, and they're various amusing t-shirts. There's this one, Diogenes of Sinope, if only it were as easy to banish hunger by rubbing the belly as it is to masturbate. Now obviously as a starving poet at the moment, I can certainly relate to that. Larger loaves of bread from the distributed web. That's a reference to a rebellion, the larger loaf of bread. There's various links there to different ideas and writings about the distributed bread, finishing with this integral money document by the great Bernard Laitier. So, Volturo. I've made this affiliate link and put it in the page of the Conquest of Dough website. There it is there. You can click on that. If you open an account to Volturo, I get some commission. Same goes for coin payments. If you click on that, same thing. I've also got them here in the blog, which I've done accompanying this video, which is this one. So there's the cover of Conquest of Dough. You can order an advance copy off the website and click the link. Here's the link here, the affiliate link for coin payments. That's if you set up a coin payment account. Volturo, if you set up that, and then if you click here and go to the Conquest of Dough website, you can click this button here, and that will buy you an advance copy for $10, which will be done once I finish editing. So that's that. And that is that for now, I think. Let's just